Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the national TV and conference call talk show, The Road to Success. I'm your host, Professor William Murray, and as always, the God in me blesses and greets the God in you. We're going to have a nice, interesting show this evening. It's called Success Basics. You know, the show, The Road to Success, is for you, and success depends on you. So stay tuned in and spread the word about the show. And I always tell you that if my mics are always open. If you learn something, teach us. And if you know something, tell us. I'm going to have some questions that we're going to answer. This evening shows Success Basics. We're going to talk about the process and necessities for success. I'm going to have 3 questions that I know I'm going to need you to answer, that you're going to have to answer. What plans have you made for your goals? Number 2, what are you going to do different in 2024 towards that? And number 3, what you must know and practice to reach your goals. We're sponsored by the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. I'm also the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, where millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses are made. So we here at the MMI, the Millionaire Mastermind Institute Incorporated, LLC, we're both, take you from idea to implementation and beyond. Now think about that. We take you from idea, because the first thing you got to do is have the idea, the thought process. Remember, I always tell you, everything first goes through thought. You may hear me say that 1,000 times, because you got to know the importance of knowing and realizing that. Everything does go through thought. That's why I say we take you from idea, which is the thought, to implementation. That means you putting that thought into motion. And then we take you beyond that motion. We're going to cover some things this evening, and I hope I can get people to come online and talk with me. Let me make sure I got this right. Okay. Success basics. Because, you got to, this is the basic things to success. Because you got to know this in order to go anywhere. So I hope you have your pen, your paper, or with your tablet handy, because I'm going to give you information and a guideline to get you started. And then I got some news for you later on in the show. Success has a process. And the process is something we must adhere to in order to grow to that which we are seeking. Did y'all get that? Did you understand what that is? The process is something that we must adhere to in order to grow. What does you want? You've got to learn the process. That's what I am here for. To give you the process, teach you, open your mind, show you what needs to be done, because I am determined. My purpose. I've realized my purpose. My purpose is giving to you what you need to build your life, your lifestyle, your happiness, your business. That's what my purpose is. See, success is centered around your thoughts and your actions. Because I'm a mindologist, y'all. That means I work on your mind. And in the process of working on your mind, I give you lessons. I give you blueprints. And I give you know-how. See, I've been in business now for 47 years. So I'm a 47-year entrepreneur, businessman, educator, speaker. See, the basics to success is the rules and regulations that your business and your mindset and your lifestyle requires. Now, what are the basic things that you must know to start and grow your business? What's the basic things you must know? See, to grow your business or your lifestyle. Now, here's one thing when I say business, understand this. We are all entrepreneurs. People say, well, I got a job. I work something. Are you living? Because I'm going to repeat things, repeat. Like I say, you repeat until learning takes place. Then you repeat until understanding takes place. What are the basic things that you must know to grow your life and your business? What are the basics? See, when you sit down to put your thoughts to paper, which is the beginning of things, know the what of that. What do I need to do? What all do I need to put in writing? So you got to know the what of things. See, what is going to come up many times to you? What? And you know, I emphasize. You must put it in writing. You got to put it in writing because that way you'll get a better understanding. Read it aloud, because when you read it aloud, you get into your spirit. You got to realize when you read what you write and you read it loud, you're talking to your spirit. And you're going to hear me say many times, your spirit is listening and is waiting on you to give it an assignment. Put it in writing. You've heard me say before, too, about the 95-95 rule. The 95-95 rule. Very powerful rule. I mean, a very powerful rule. If you put it in writing, you got a 95% chance of succeeding on that which you're seeking. If you don't put it in writing, you got a 95% chance of failing. Which 95 you want? Success or failure? See, everything that I tell you now is going to be in a repeat situational proposition. Because as I teach you more and give you more and repeat, because I'm going to repeat until learning takes place. And then I'm going to keep repeating until your understanding takes place. See, and within this, because now I'm going to give you the 6 basic things questions that you must ask and answer many times. There are 6. So the 6 basic questions that you must answer, putting your business and your life into action for success. The questions are what, when, why, where, how, and who. What, when, why, where, who, and the big one is how. That's where you put everything in writing. Because every time you answer one of those questions, you're going to have another question come up behind it. And that is called growth. That's when you're growing. Say, okay, now I'm answering this what, or this why, or this when, or this where, or this who, and this how. Now let me go back and you're going to get another question that you're going to have to answer. That's going to be one of them 6. Those are the only 6 questions you have to constantly, on any basis, answer daily. Because when you put it in writing, you must go back and read it and improve upon it. And you're going to find that your plan is going to grow. Your know-how is going to grow. Your questions are going to grow. And then your actions are going to improve. And that's what it's all about, the improvement of. The improvement of. You know, you may think it's a small task. But it's not. It's not a small task. You know, the smallest of smalls grow into the biggest and tallest. Look at an acorn. Look at your baby finger and look at the tip of your baby finger. That's the size of an acorn. And the big oak tree, that humongous oak tree, was once that little acorn that held its ground. Patience and have time and do what I tell you to do, and you'll be surprised how it will grow. You will have little things happening. You will have things happening that you say that seems irrelevant. But in time, you're going to understand the importance of that one little step. Because like what they say, the longest mile starts with the first step. That's part of the process. See, now, I'm giving y'all the process. I'm hoping y'all understanding this. I am trying to work and give my people growth and understanding. I do. I want you to grow. I want you to understand what it is I'm trying to do for you. You may think it's a small something, but in time, you will grow into that large oak tree. And you are just an acorn. It takes time. T-I-M-E, time. Now I'm going to give you something else that's a necessity. See, I'm just giving you the basics. Like I say, basics. This is the basics. But you're going to find out the basics is going to grow you. The basics is going. You know, I remember when I used to play semi-pro baseball. I never forget what my coach told me, Mr. Brown, who was my coach when I played baseball years ago. He was my first coach when I got into semi-pros. He says, you're going to struggle at times. He says, you're going to strike out. He says, you're going to hit a brick wall sometime where you can't do it, just don't seem to hit. He says, all you have to do in order to correct that little thing that's causing you from hitting that ball or being successful is basics. Always go back to the basics, because that's where your lessons are. That's where your correctness is. The basics. Now, another thing that is definitely a necessity, you must know your numbers. What's this going to cost me? Why do I have to do this specific thing in order to be successful? Where do I begin? Where do I go? Where do I do this? Where do I do that? Who do I need to help me? Who do I study? Who do I talk to? And the how is, how am I going to do it all? Not saying everything. See, there's a difference between doing everything and doing all. Because you're the one that's got to write that plan with those 6 questions of what, when, why, where, who, and how. That is totally up to you. That's life. I told you, your life is a business. Your life is a business. See, y'all, I'm going to keep repeating and repeating and repeating. And y'all know why, because I've told you several times already. You got to know your numbers. See, one thing about numbers never lie. Numbers are nothing but truth. You got to know your numbers. Because you got to know what you got to do. How much you're going to need. When you're going to need it. Why you need it. What you're going to do with it. Who you need to talk to. Who you need to coach you. Who you need to study. And the how is it going to be done. You got to know your numbers. That's why come you got to have paper and pen and a business plan. And answer those questions on that, and you're going to be surprised how much your idea or your lifestyle or your business is going to grow. See, that's what I'm here for. Like I told you, I'm serving. See, I'm satisfying my purpose. My purpose is to teach you and give you this. That's my purpose. See, and all of this and everything you do, see, it's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep. I'll never forget, when I was in real estate, I went to the National Convention for Realtors. Oh, there's 1,000 people there. Whoa, the people there. And the lady who won the award for the most sales, most listings, was millions of dollars. But guess what? She didn't know her numbers. And less than 6 months after she won that award, she had to file bankruptcy. I'm thinking, you have millions of dollars worth of sales. How can your company file bankruptcy? She didn't know her numbers. How much is it going to cost me to keep, my agents selling? Who are the successful ones? Where are most of my homes listed? What do I need to do? She just didn't follow the 6 question plan. And she did not know her numbers. She was putting out more money than she was bringing in. She was doing big advertising. Not realizing, you got to pay for all of that. And those numbers add up. That's part of you knowing your numbers. See, you got people out there who stay broke, got a good job, or every day they get paid today and broke tomorrow, or they get paid today and was broke yesterday from the day's paycheck. I ain't gonna say paycheck. I'm gonna say paycheck. It is how much you keep. If you and you put yourself on salary, you don't just spend money because you got it. You put yourself on salary and make sure that your salary is not breaking and taking away from that business. I wish I'd have known back when I had all my stores and had all those vending stands and I was bringing all, I wish I knew this, but I know now. I mean, I knew, but not like I know now. You can't spend every penny you get. See, the difference between being rich and being poor, rich people live like poor people, and poor people live trying to be rich. Who are you trying to impress? Why are you trying to impress somebody? You better take care of you and your business. You go out there buying all these, you got a big car. I got myself a Lincoln. I got myself a Jaguar. I got myself a Benz. And you're parking it at an apartment. You're doing stuff backwards. Know your numbers. Do what's going to, see, you got to learn the difference between an asset and a liability. Like I told you last show, liability takes money out of your pocket. Assets put money in your pocket. Learn the difference and know how to balance it. There are 3 P's. There are 3 P's that are necessary for success. 3 P's that you must have for success. Preparation, patience, and persistence. Preparation, patience, and persistence. I hope y'all know I'm giving y'all these at a pace where you can write them down. Because see, you got to go back and read this. You got to go back and read it. Because you go put stuff in writing. I'm sorry, writing. That's the country coming out, y'all. Preparation leads to an easier road to your goals. Preparation leads to an easier road to your goal. You go prepare for it. So when you get there, you'll be comfortable because you prepared for it. Patience. Oh, one thing about preparation, let me give you this because it's just crossed my mind. Preparation is you preparing what it is that you want to do. Because when you do that, see, you following the guidelines of success. And see, success follows a prepared mind. Preparation. Because success follows a prepared mind. Question. When the bird of paradise lands on your shoulders, are you ready? When the bird of paradise lands on your shoulder, are you ready? All that's asking you is when success is right there, baby. Are you ready? Can you handle it? Are you ready for that success? But the beginning of your success is not going to be the limit of where you want to go. You know, in my book, Climbing Success Mountain. Oh, this book is deep, y'all. It's a little thin book, and it's 2 chapters. And it ain't but what, 70-some pages, 70 pages? But it's 2 books, and it's very, very deep. Climbing Success Mountain. And you can order my book on my website at WLMspeaks.com/MMI. That's WLMspeaks.com/MMI. Once you get this book, you can read this book 10 times. And 10 times you're going to get something that you didn't get the other 9. And one thing about, I've written this book in a manner where the character in this book is only 2 characters in this book. You and Mr. Success. Whoever's reading this book, you're the character. Mr. Success is to a character. And this book is, and when you read it, you can say, oh, that's me. When it says, when it's telling you about climbing Success Mountain, that person climbing that mountain is you. But is it a mountain that you're climbing? Oh, y'all, I got you. Read it and find out that's not you. Put your name in it and read it. And climb that mountain. Hello, Regina. I see you, darling. She's on social media. One thing about social media, and I'm on 8 sites. Put something in the comments. Put something in the comments. And share this out. Share. Because y'all, if you share it, that's giving me growth. You share it, you're giving me a blessing when you share it. Share it. Give me that blessing. Because you will definitely get it back. Because your spirit is always going to reward you. And your blessing is going to reward you. Now, we talked about preparation. Now we're going to talk about patience. Patience gives you the time and the calmness. You've got to be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. There's a comic that I've got hanging up that I love to see and I read. This lady says, I've been in the entrepreneur now for almost 3 weeks and I'm still poor. I knew it was a scam. Hello? 3 weeks and you're still poor and you knew it was a scam? You knew it wasn't going to work? That's because you aren't doing what needs to be done, nor do you have the patience. I've been at it for 47 years, y'all. 47 years. That's patience. But I see how I've grown. And where I am now, compared to where I was when I first started out. You talking about growth to where I am now? Oh my God. I have grown. Patience. Be patient. Take your time and put forth effort after effort after effort after effort. But be patient. The third P, persistence. Persistence is the drive you have in yourself to get there. Persistence. You hear that? Is the drive you have in yourself to get there. Just wake up knowing that you love the smell of possibility in the morning. That's the fourth one. I'll give you another possibility. Because when you do your preparation, your patience, and your persistence, look at the possibilities that you're giving yourself. Let me take a little break here, y'all, for a moment. Let me give you a commercial. I've gone on and on. I'll give you a commercial, and then I'm gonna do something. Then I'm gonna open up the lines. I want some conversation. You know, I have to ask for money in order to keep my show on the air. I want to thank Mr. Richardson, for the donation, because he gave me a donation last week from last week's show. Thank you, Mr. Richardson. You can give a donation by going to Cash App, and my Cash App link is $W Murray. That's $WMURRY on Cash App, and that's how he sent me money on Cash App. Or you can go PayPal.com. No, PayPal.me/MM Institute. You can call here at the Institute and use a credit card, and you will get a notice you will get a receipt. Just call us here at 240-619-2019. That's 240-619-2019. Or if you want to send me a money order, a check. We actually not put money in the mail unless you make sure you cover it in a card, or make sure it's in paper. P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. That's P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. Because without you and your donations, I won't be able to stay on the air. $25. I'm asking you if you can send me $25 to Cash App, $W Murray, or PayPal.me/MM Institute. Or call the Institute at 240-619-2019, and you will get a receipt. 240-619-2019. Or send it by mail, P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all what's getting ready to happen. I'm going to do a live class from 10 to 1, February. Put this in your calendar. February the 24th, Saturday from 10 to 3. I'm going to give you 3 hours, and I'm really going to give you some lessons then. See, this here is nothing like what I give you when it's live. Because live, I'm going to have room going to be full, y'all. No, it always is. That's Saturday, February the 24th at 10 to 1. It's going to be at Everlasting Life Restaurant. That's 9033 Central Avenue, Capitol Heights, Maryland 20743. They just rebuilt that whole shopping center. And his place now is so nice. That's 9033 Central Avenue, Capitol Heights, Maryland 20743. Now, go online and order your tickets. Y'all order them now because I'm only limited to how many seats. The seating is limited. Tickets. Road to Success 1.eventbrite.com. That's https:// Road to Success 1, the number 1, eventbrite.com. The name of the class is The Road to Success. And y'all, I got a surprise. I wish I could tell you, daggone it. But he told me not to do it yet. He told me not to put it out there yet. Oh, I got a surprise coming for y'all for that show, for that seminar, that class. You're going to learn the roadmap to success and happiness. You're going to learn how to build an idea and your business. See, happy lifestyle and business success is waiting. It's waiting for you. A happy lifestyle and business success is waiting for you. We're going to have Q&A. We're going to have a discussion with me and the audience and other people, other things. It's going to be an open Q&A discussion. See, one thing you got to realize, where there is a question, there is always an answer. Where there is a problem, there is always a solution. Or should I say, when there is a problem, there is always a solution. And like I say, always bring a pen and paper or your tablet with you. That's Saturday, February the 24th, 2024 at Everlasting Life Restaurant, 9033 Central Avenue, Capitol Heights, Maryland, 20743. Y'all gonna love one surprise guest that I got already. Oh, y'all gonna love this person. Oh, get your tickets, y'all. I'm telling you, you can wait, and it ain't gonna be no seating. Get your tickets tonight. Get your tickets tomorrow. Senior citizens, you get a discount. It's on the site. You'll see senior citizens, you get a discount. Teenagers, you get a discount. It's not very expensive, y'all. It's not. I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't gonna tell you, but it ain't but $25. $25. I just did a seminar. I just paid $80, but it was $83 and something for it. Nowhere near the quality of what I'm getting ready to do. Senior citizens and teenagers is only $18. Remember, you're never too old to learn, and teenagers, you're never too young to teach and learn, or learn and teach. Now back to the session before I open up the lines. I'm opening up the lines in about 5 minutes. You must know the saying, I always give you, in order to grow, you must know. That's the saying, in order to grow, you must know. That's why I'm here, to give you some knowledge and to make you think. That is one success basics. In order to grow, you must know. Something else that's a major is your health. Your health is your wealth. Y'all doing that class? I'm going to teach you about diet. I'm going to teach you how to naturally heal yourself, give yourself energy. We're going to go over that because your diet is your wealth. Your health is your wealth. Be very careful of your diet. Every time you eat or drink, you are either feeding your disease, you're feeding your dis-ease, or you're fighting it. My diet, y'all, I don't know what it is to be sick, and it's great. I'm not taking any medication for any illness at my age. Let me ask you a question. How do you sleep at night? How many hours do you sleep? You've got to give your body rest. Turn that ignorant tube off, turn that radio off, turn them lights off, and go to bed in peace and dream and rest in peace. And you must, I'm telling you now, you got to exercise. I go to the gym almost every day. Now usually Saturdays and Sundays I don't go because I've got things that I do in classes that I do on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm already committed to those. I tell you, when you're at work and you're driving, park 2 blocks away. Do at least 2 blocks. That means you're walking 2 blocks to work and 2 blocks from work. And see, I'm gonna explain to you about exercise and how to do it and make it to where it don't seem like exercise. That's the 24th of February. I'm going to give you that. Oh, y'all, I'm going to make you a whole new person. A whole new person. And see, whenever you feel yourself not knowing what to do, or you're not moving up, or your inner conflicts have you bogged down, what I tell you earlier, go back to your basics. You see, success comes in can-dos. It comes in cans. Success comes in cans. Failure comes in cannots. See, when you're not pursuing your goals, you're committing spiritual suicide. You are. When you're not pursuing your goals, you're just committing spiritual suicide. Look around you and do the work. Reinvent what has already been invented. I always tell you about BDI. Y'all wait. The class I'm going to be giving y'all, because once a month I'm going to be doing a live class over there at Everlasting Life. BDI. Borrow, duplicate, and improve upon it to fit your situation. I'm going to break that down one day. Because you see, success is going to happen with or without you. Did you hear me? See how that's powerful. Success is going to happen with or without you. The choice is yours, baby. What do you choose? I'm giving you a blueprint. Are you taking notes? Because success is going to happen. Either with you or without you, but it's going to happen. You choose. Y'all, I'm giving it to you. You got to learn to work the system. The repeatable process that allows us to duplicate magnificent results. My gracious. Success is not of short supply. It's not. Poor thinking habits keep most people poor. Poor thinking habits keep most. That's the reason I say I'm mind dog. I'm going to teach you how to think positive and do positive. Don't procrastinate on your goals, your dreams, your desires. My favorite saying that I made up years ago: procrastination is the assassination of your destination on the road to success. Say what? Procrastination is the assassination of your destination on the road to success. Do what needs to be done and do the success basics and keep working on your road to success. My computer just died on me, y'all. I got to boot it back up. Lines are open. Somebody out there talk to me. Lines are open. Somebody talk to me. I can't see who's online, y'all, because the one where I'm online just it just went off. It just died down on me. Somebody talk to me. Nobody out there want to talk to me? Shame, shame, shame. Y'all got to realize I'm going to keep telling y'all this, and y'all going to hear this and hear this and hear this. A closed mouth and a closed mind never gets fed. Closed mind and a closed mouth never gets fed. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. Nobody has nothing to say to me? I guess I didn't get no good lessons. I don't have anyone muted out. Somebody give me a mic check, mic check. Just say mic check, somebody. Make sure that I'm being heard.
Mic check.
Thank you. Thank you. See, I just asked someone to give me a mic check, and one person gave me a mic check. All these people that's online, Lord have mercy. All these people online.
Mic check, mic check.
Thank you, mic check. Somebody want to talk to me? Anybody got a question for me? Somebody got something they want to repeat, or you got a desire or a question that you can ask me while you got me live? Come on, y'all. Challenge my mind. See, I'm patient because the great Joe Madison taught me something. He said, out of every 100 people that you have online, only maybe 3 of them will speak up. 3 out of 100. Wow. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Isn't that unbelievable?
Oh, well,
Talk to me.
Dr. Murray, I would say you did an excellent job tonight. I'm explaining everything. That's why nobody has no questions, because you were so thorough.
Oh, is that what I was too thorough, huh?
You were very thorough.
You know, it's because I'm realizing my purpose, y'all, and I want my people to grow. Do you know right this moment is the best time to start a business or get your life toward that goal of a great lifestyle? Right now, that's why I did this series, this session tonight. I wasn't trying to be over thorough. I was just trying to give you something.
And you did. You gave it thoroughly.
And I appreciate it. Because I'm going to start getting real deep on y'all. I hope I don't get too deep. But I'm also hoping that y'all buy tickets to my event. February the 24th. Get your tickets now, y'all. Because you see, y'all think I'm not, because I'm in an organization that I know a lot of them are going to buy tickets. I know they are. So it is limited seating, because that place isn't huge. It's a nice size, but it's not huge.
That's right.
So I'm telling you, get your tickets now. And then get there early. Like I said, you be an hour early and they'll be a minute late. Because that way you can pick your seat and you can be right on the front row. Go on my website.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead. Question.
I have a question. This is Maggie. Good evening, and it's so nice to hear you. I have a question in regards to LLC. Can a LLC be transferred or another person added on, or can you leave it to somebody else?
You can leave your business to someone else or sell it to someone else, yes. But you're going to have to add their name on the LLC.
So you can add a name on an LLC? What if it's out of state? Let's say somebody has somebody has in Georgia, they have their LLC, and I'm in California. Can I be added onto that?
You know what? I don't want to tell you wrong, Maggie. I really don't. It's going to take a process for you to do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying you can. As long as you do the proper documentation.
Okay. Or what would you suggest? Just to add on then? Just to add on to, you said you can add on, right? That's what you also said.
Yes, I think you can add them onto your LLC. Because here's one thing. You're supposed to have a board.
Okay.
You know, a president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. You can add that person on because you can add them on as one of those officers.
Oh, okay. So that's how you would do it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was curious about that. That makes sense. I thank you so much for that. I'm going to probably be setting up some questions in the future because you're back and I have some questions, but I'm going to make a list if that's okay with you.
Well, do that way you won't forget. When I tell you, write it down.
Okay.
Write it down, yeah. Write it down. Because see, here's the thing. You're going to think you're going to remember it, and then when you want to ask the question, you're not going to remember it because your mind is going to be trying to, and it's got so much on it. Because you know, when I'm going to do a show one day on the power of your mind. And it's going to surprise you, the power of your mind.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Your mind is more powerful than any computer. Think because your mind is number physical. I mean, flesh. That's not the word I want to use, but a computer. A computer can't compare to your mind. You know why?
Yeah.
Because you, as a human, can reason. A computer can't reason. Oh, the things I can teach. Like I say, see, y'all got to come to my class. I mean, I'm hoping to do at least 10 or 11 classes this year. But that's going to depend too. I'm getting bookings like crazy already. I got 2 bookings already within the last 3 weeks.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
So I'm telling y'all, stay, and y'all got to tell people. Share. How many of y'all have hit and share that are online? 'Cause I got a bunch of people online. How many of you have hit and share? You got to give me that blessing, y'all. You'll get it back. Donate $25. It's a blessing. You can donate more. Give me 50, 100, give me 1,000, give me 10,000. It's a blessing. You will get your blessing back many times over. If y'all like my show, donate. What's $25? To what me staying on air and giving you this. And don't let your children go to bed early, in their room playing them games. Sit them down with you and listen to this show so they will know the possibilities that they have. The possibilities. See, I be raising fuss because I be going to all these meetings and these sessions, and no one brings their children. I'm thinking, why are you leaving your children home? And then you won't know how come they don't understand business. Don't understand the future. Don't think about the future because you aren't giving them nothing. You aren't showing them the future. Show them the future. Sit them down and say, look, for 1 hour, we're going to get a lesson on life, success, and business from Professor William Murray. Go on YouTube, put in youtube.com/Mr. W. Murray. youtube.com/MRWMURRY. youtube.com/MRWMURRY. I've got 340 some videos on YouTube. This one will be on tomorrow. You can sit them down and say, look, for an hour, we're going to listen to this. And I want you to have questions. And we're going to have a discussion about it. Teach them their possibilities. Teach them, let them learn what I'm teaching. Give them a future. Give them a future of understanding. Give them a future of direction, guidance. Give them that future. Bring a teenager with you. You may not think so, but they're going to thank you in the long run for it. They are. They're going to thank you in the long run for it. Look at my grandson, 33 years old and got more money than me. He's an entrepreneur. He has several businesses in New York. He has several businesses in New York. Because why? I raised him. He saw me as an entrepreneur. He listened to me with teach. He learned. He went with me. My son also. They went with me. Why did I take them? They got a chance to meet Dick Gregory, Joe Madison, Reverend Fauntleroy, Willie Wilson, Dorothy Height. See, all those were brilliant, brilliant, brilliant minds, powerful women and men, leaders. They got a chance to meet them. My son went to college. And he says, Dad, you ain't gonna, when he called me, he said, Dad, you ain't gonna believe what just happened this week. He said, they were talking about the Million Man March. And I had my photo album of when we went. He was 8. And guess what they had him do? They had him talk to all of his classes. When that professor spoke and taught that, they had William come in and talk about the Million Man March, what it was like. And he had his book of about, 40, 50 pictures. Enough movement. He was there. The Redeem the Dream, he was there. He grew up going with me to these events. When he went to college, he was a head. He was the head, the student ahead of the honors dorm. Where did he get that from? Where did he learn that? Because he hung out with me and he learned how to be a leader. What are you doing for your children? Your grandkids, your great-grandkids, your children, your cousins, your nephews, your nieces. I'm just trying to tell y'all don't leave them out like that. My grandson and my son, I am so proud. And I looked at what I did when they were younger. And when he went to college, I look at that. He had to tell them about the Million Man March, what it was like being a participant of over 1.4 million Black men. Hello. He's got something to show his kids. He's got something to show his grandkids in time. I'm glad I took him with me all those times around all those great minds, those great people. Coretta Scott King, Rosa Parks. See, they were around, that's who they were around, because that was my circle. Y'all got to talk to me. I don't care what it's about. When I open up the lines, y'all should want to talk to me. I want you to talk to me. Even if you just tell me how your day was. How my session was. Was it any good? Talk to me. Tell me something. Don't leave me hanging and not knowing. And I'm asking you, please go out there, y'all, and give a donation. CashApp.com. Oh, I'm sorry, no, Cash App. Just $ W Murray, MURRY, WMURRY. Send it to me in the mailbox, P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland, 20753. PayPal PayPal.me/W Murray. Is that right? Let me look at it and make sure. Yep, PayPal.me/ MM Institute. Let me check on that to make sure I'm telling y'all correctly. I can't wait, y'all, to do this class on diet. Teach you how to not. Look at me. I'm 73 years old, y'all. I know I look good, too. And I'm not ashamed of the fact to say that, because I hear that all the time. You don't look your age. I be in the gym. People say, man, you don't. And we be talking. Because, in the gym, everybody talks to everybody. They always tell me I don't look my age. I'm going to teach you how to live a life of longevity. That's why when I talk about diet, I'm going to teach you how to live like I live. No arthritis, no bursitis, no sinuses, no allergies. Well, y'all, it's that time tonight. I've gone over. Y'all got to talk to me. See, I'm very disappointed because I can't get y'all on even just say, Mr. Murray, nice session. Well, I had a great day today. Well, this is my dream. This is what I like about your show. Just say something. Because what do I always tell you? If you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or I'm pulling. Y'all, we're going to get there, and we're going to get there together. Truth and fact are undefeated since the beginning of time. Truth is, I love you. And the fact is, ain't nothing you can do about it. Until next time, y'all, keep working on your road to success. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Murray.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.